Welcome back to Off Course Topics podcast, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer that just got released. What are you doing? What happened?
Dude, just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah, no, I mean this is we're going. So, what do you guys think of the trailer?
Anthony, go first. Yours is gonna be quicker.
Yeah. Yours is gonna be quicker.
It was okay.
That's all you had. That's all. It was just okay.
I mean, yeah, I just okay. I like legitimately, it low-key kind of pissed me off, but I don't want to talk about it.
Well, that's the whole premise of this thing.
That's the whole point of this.
That's the whole premise.
But no, because you guys will be nicer to it, so I want you guys to speak for it. I don't know why I got. Yeah, you guys are glazing it all the time. I don't know why I gotta go first.
Whoa, glazing.
What do you mean glazing? Just say your opinion. That's the whole point of this. You can say your fucking opinion of it. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
of it.
but
go ahead.
No, say your opinion.
It's weird that they turned Peter into a creepy stalker. That's like super crazy.
Whoa. Okay.
It's kind of
the
like
Man-Spider angle is so lame, and it should have been King in Black.
Okay. Was that it? Was all your points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you sound like you're about to go on a rant?
I know, for real. Okay. Well,
I mean, it just didn't like there was nothing there that like excited me. I guess, like there was no clear. I mean, I know they showed who the villain was.
Who's the villain?
Well, they technically did.
It's the one who's like shapeshifts into the people, or not shapeshift, but like
Chameleon
them or whatever.
Or
I don't know. Like in the scene where the guard like looks like he gets freaking possessed, and he looks at the other guy and he gets possessed.
That's mind control.
There's multiple villains that could be actually.
I didn't say shapeshifting, buddy. I said possession.
He said shapeshifting. That's okay.
Dude, I'm like 90% sure I heard you say
he did originally. I don't think he meant to say. Yeah, he didn't mean to say.
I was about to say.
No, but that could be multiple people, so I don't necessarily know if that's actually going to be.
But Michael Mando finally coming back as Scorpion.
Yeah, I like that. That was cool.
I love Michael Mando. I'm so glad he decided to come back. I can't wait for Scorpion to die in 10 minutes. I'm gonna cry.
I don't even think it was that he decided to come back. It was just Marvel not using him.
Yeah, they didn't use him.
Yeah.
His contract has always been there, but they just didn't use it until just recently.
I mean, yeah, that is possible, I guess. I don't know who's to say. I mean, he literally was in a 5-minute clip.
Cut down Spider-Man live!
Yeah, it's I'm excited for the Scorpion. I think the Scorpion suit looks good. It kind of looks like the Insomniac Spider-Man suit that they use for Scorpion. Which I like that too. I think that too is pretty cool. But I guess we'll get into the villain a little later. But so is there anything you liked besides Michael Mando from the trailer? Or is it literally just Scorpion that you thought was cool about the trailer?
It's literally just Scorpion, to be honest.
That's the only thing he likes.
Dude, no, like literally, it like, bro, it looked so mid, like, dude. And then they brought back the Hulk, I guess, like, but he's Bruce Banner again, not even Smart Hulk. So it's like,
okay, so that's also another conversation.
Yeah, we'll go into that, I suppose. But
and the only reason you don't understand, let's let you finish.
I was gonna say they're just trying to shoehorn freaking Punisher and Daredevil wherever they can, bro.
Daredevil's not even confirmed to be in the movie.
Yeah,
so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Matt, what did you think of the trailer?
I thought it looks good. It has a lot of potential to it, to be honest with you. I like the story plot that they're going through and the angle that they're doing everything with the story and the way that they're making it work with Peter's powers and how it's showing the future of Marvel and everything too, because I love the mutation angle because they're doing all mutants next. Okay. I do love that.
Okay.
I love the angle.
Steven, what do you think?
I think it's going to be good.
Actually,
hold on.
Like the idea of it.
I'm so sorry, Steven. Really quick, before you continue, really quick, not all the members of the podcast could be here, so we had to bring in substitutions. This guest star, he's our other friend that's heavily into Marvel that we talk about with Marvel, and his name is Steven.
Yep.
You forgot to introduce him. You just fucking started having time.
I thought
you should have done that first before we started about the podcast.
All right, that's fair.
We have to keep this in there, by the way.
No, I'm going. That's good. Okay, well, Steven, what did you think of the trailer?
That was pretty good. It has a lot of ideas, and I hope that they can execute them effectively.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just gonna not be a good movie.
That's fair. I actually really liked the trailer. I'm a little iffy on the story, but I'll get into my reasons why later. I like the trailer. The only thing I kind of don't like about the movie so far as well is that the color grading is darker for some reason in this one than in the previous Spider-Man films. I don't know if that's just like a stylistic choice or if that's just the director's choice. Which I forgot his name, and I'm terrible because I literally had his name and I don't remember it now. But I don't know if that's just like his kind of like color grading, but the color grading is like really it looks like the Dark Knight a little bit, and so I don't know. I'm just that to me kind of threw it off, and I think that's why a little bit of the I guess CGI looks the way it does, even though I think the CGI looks fine. But the other Anthony was texting us about it, and he was like, "I just don't like the way everything looks," and I think that's just because of the color grading. But I like the trailer. I just don't know about the plot personally.
Dude, they've lost it. They've lost. Like, well, it honestly was so incoherent and such a mess. Obviously, it's a 2-minute trailer. They need to show us. Yeah. More like a little piece of everything in the movie, I guess. Yeah. But it felt so disjointed. Like it just didn't, and then like I said, like it's like a trying to mix the end of No Way Home where, Peter obviously lost everything he cares about, with this new take on him kind of just being, genuinely Spider-Man instead of kind of Spider-Man attached to the Avengers that like he has been, and it just feels very disjointed. And then like I said, he just kind of becomes a creepy little stalker with his own friends, like moving across the hall from like MJ, bro. Like that's crazy.
Well, I mean, he misses her, he's trying to
which I get, but at the same time it's like I don't know, I feel like stuff like storylines like that I have a hard time buying into just because it's like it feels weird. It's, if one person has so many memories with this person and then the other person doesn't know at all, it's just uncomfortable to me personally. Yeah. And I don't, that's just how I feel about it. Also, this is a really big nitpick, and you guys are gonna like clown me for it, I'm sure. The scene where he jumps off the building and then you see inside the mask, that's so stupid.
Well, see,
the mask should be flush with his face.
I was gonna say that's what everybody's saying. Everybody's like, isn't that? Shouldn't the mask be like attached to his face? And I think the only reason that it's like that is because
they just wanted a cinematic.
They wanted the shot, and it's stupid. It's for the cinematics, but it ruins my verisimilitude. I'm off the soapbox.
I don't know. I like that shot. I thought that shot was pretty cool. But
I thought the shot was kind of cool too. I knew it was for the shot only, so that's why I didn't really mind it as much.
So my thing with the plot is I just don't like that we're kind of going back to like the kind of organic. I mean, they're doing the man spider plot, right? So I just kind of don't like that there's this like and that they're going back to the organic webbing type of thing. I just think it like that's not that was just a thing that they did for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man because I know that's actually in some comics that he does have organic webbing, but the main reason they did that for the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, which is because I just don't think I think they thought it was better that way. But and obviously I don't think he's gonna have organic webbing throughout the entire movie. I'm pretty sure at the end of the movie or something that'll go away. He'll go back to his web shooters. Because
you think so?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so at all.
I was gonna say I thought Man Spider was like relatively permanent. Like
so
like it's well so it's permanent in the evolution kind of way, but not in the at least from my understanding. I could be totally wrong because I haven't read that much, but I understood it as like he loses his humanity for the trade-off of being stronger, having the organic web, the webs that and like being more powerful in that way. And then it's Peter trying, basically attempting to retain his humanity while undergoing this transformation. But he keeps the physicality of being stronger and the organic web shooters, and a little bit more monstrous is what I was under the interpretation of.
Well, I know there's certain comic lines where that does happen, but there's also certain where he will get like a serum or something, and he'll kind of revert. It stops the mutation gene. So I think I'm pretty sure they're gonna go with that because I don't think you're gonna alter, Tom Holland Spider-Man. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I feel like they said that there was another trilogy, right? If I remember correctly, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's another trilogy.
Yeah, so I don't think you're gonna have Man-Spider for the entire 2 movies, especially in Secret Wars. I'm pretty sure in Secret Wars, the Russos probably will give him the black suit. Like I'm almost positive because they're pretty comic book nerdy about that stuff. So I don't think he's gonna be Man-Spider the entire movie. I 100% don't think that. I'm sure probably towards the ending they'll probably have that mutation for that, and then it'll for their like plot to resolve the plot they'll give him the cure, which is I'm pretty sure why Bruce Banner's there. But I think they might also introduce Dr. Venom. That could also be it as well. I don't know if that'll happen though, because I think like you have to set up his sequel for the new Spider-Man, and then you also have to, I don't know if they're gonna tie that into Secret Wars or Doomsday or whatever. So I'm not sure how that's gonna end, but I think that plot will be resolved with him just being cured of it and the mutation gene is going back. But I don't know. I kind of wasn't a fan of the Man-Spider thing. Obviously I'll see how the movie is and I might change my mind on it. But as of right now, like I'm kind of like, I don't know if that's something I wanted to see. But I'm still excited for the movie. There's multiple like villains that could be in there. The Punisher being in there was pretty cool. It seems like he's going to be more of a side plot. I don't think he's actually going to be like a character in the movie quite a bit. Maybe like 20 minutes of screen time, I think. If that. But there's like 2 scenes, obviously. So the prison scene, I'm assuming is when Scorpion breaks out, because they had that scene of him in the prison. So I'm assuming that's when Scorpion breaks out. The video, I don't know if it's Chameleon or I don't know if it's Screwball, but the one of the shot of the villain with like it looks like a bag kind of on the head, and then there's video cameras. So the video cameras make me think it's Screwball, but it could also be Chameleon. I don't know. And then Scorpion obviously being the villain, and then for the villain I don't know, because they have he's fighting the Hand, so there's like multiple different people they could do with that. So I'm not sure who the actual big bad villain's gonna be. Obviously there was like rumors it was gonna be Mr. Negative, but I think that was debunked. I don't think that's true. And then
I do like Mr. Negative. I hope he does.
I think Mr. Negative would be cool, but
MCU debut at some point.
But I don't know if that actually is going to happen. So I don't know. But as far as the overall plot goes, I'm kind of in there, whatever. But I don't know. Matt.
So where do you want to start, basically? Let's start from the beginning. The Man-Spider transformation is gonna be permanent, most likely. I guarantee it. Mm-hmm. He's just not gonna. I'm assuming he's not gonna just fully go into like the half spider mutation, because as we hear from the description of it, is that Banner, when he's talking about it, he said that people can survive the transformation. If your body can withstand the transformations, you'll still have the mutation within you, but you yourself is not going to mutate. So my thought process is going to keep all of his organic webbing, the strength and everything like that, and have the benefits of the Man-Spider's strength like he does in the other comic books. Going to maintain all that. Because that's what they did in some of the comic books as well, too, where he doesn't actually fully transform, but he still maintains all the powers and all the buffs and shit like that he gets. So that's what I think they're gonna be doing with the Man-Spider fucking angle. I feel like that's gonna be kind of easy to do. Mm-hmm. Besides that, what else was I gonna say? You guys said who do you think the main villain's gonna be?
Well, I don't know who the main villain's gonna be. That's the thing. It could be a multitude of people, because I know in the trailer he's fighting the Hand. And I don't know. I mean, that could be. There's like so many people that have that, so I don't know who it could be.
I don't think the Chameleon's gonna be in it. Okay. I think Screwball would be fucking boring as shit to put inside of it too. I don't think that's Screwball, to be honest with you. Who I think that person is standing there with all the cameras, most likely. I think it was just a bad place, bad time. Like a wrong place, wrong time type of situation. Mm. And I know for a fact that is going to be Phoenix.
You think so?
I think that's Phoenix.
Okay.
The only reason I'm saying that is because the leaks, fucking the set photos show Sadie Singh in that exact same outfit that we see her in right there standing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In that same outfit that the fucking alleged screwball fucking camera thing. So I think she just got probably set up to make it look like she's the villain in some sort of way because they still fucking try to like think mutants are like kind of like enemies and bad people, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, like that. And we also need to have a conversation how the fact of this definitely will contain Punisher. I mean, it's gonna have Daredevil in it no matter what, because this is gonna be actually like really involved in the universe. Because I know Anthony hasn't seen Born Again, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and Steven, have you seen it or no? Okay, so Daredevil season 1, we know at the current moment in time in the MCU, Wilson Fisk is mayor, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This movie is supposed to take place after Daredevil season 2, right?
Yeah, and I know there's yeah.
So
you're gonna talk about the mayor scene.
Yeah, it's the mayor scene where the mayor's giving Spider-Man the key to the city. Which, if the mayor theoretically is still Wilson Fisk, it's not going to be him in season 2 of Daredevil. They already spoiled it.
Well, yes,
because
that's true.
He's anti-soup, so he would never give the fucking Spider-Man the key to the city.
No, 100%.
We also know he hates Spider-Man's guts.
Correct.
So something's going to happen to him in Daredevil season 2, which is going to make him not mayor. So we have to see what happens there. So there's still a lot to the story. It's not going to happen.
Well, there's two things I think that could happen.
I think genuinely, with the hand being there, I don't want to say Daredevil's gonna go bad. I feel like I would like to see him be evil for a little bit, because there's also the comic book strand where he is a leader of the whatchamacallit, the Hand.
Yeah.
Because he gets fucking controlled by somebody. I don't want to say the dragon because it's not the dragon. I just forget who. Somebody controls him, like mind controls him. And I feel like it's gonna play into that. That's probably why Punisher's gonna be there helping him, and they're gonna be working together in some sort of capacity. He's gonna be trying to hunt down or like prevent it. Because from Daredevil season 1, you could see like they do like. I'm not gonna say he cares about him, but he doesn't like hate him, and he actually does think he's a good person or a good superhero, like Daredevil. Right. Punisher has a lot more respect for Daredevil.
I think
so. I feel like he's gonna be trying to like figure out what's going on with him, trying to save him in a way as well too.
See, because my thing with that is I think the reason Punisher is chasing whoever he's chasing in the trailer, I think he's just trying to protect either. It's probably Sadie Singh's character, to be honest with you.
Most likely,
but I don't know obviously what that entails for that. And then for the thing with Wilson Fisk, I think there's two things that I think could happen. One, because they still edit stuff out of the trailer. They still 100% mask everything.
Oh no, 100,000%.
So
yeah.
Either she is just imposed for him because I know he can't be in the movies. Wilson Fisk can't be in any of the Spider-Man movies due to contract reasons. Unless they somehow figure that, unless Sony was like, you know what, you can use him for this movie, he could be just superimposed on there. So it could just be Kingpin doing that.
I did say Sony at the beginning of that.
I mean, that's why.
Because they do Tom Holland's Spider-Man stuff.
I think that's why that they're gonna like dethrone. They're gonna be forced to dethrone fucking Wilson Fisk in like season 2 of Daredevil, because if they don't have the rights to him and they don't want to give it to him, then he's not gonna be mayor anymore, because they physically can't have that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe if it's gonna be the same timeline.
Yeah, so I think
they just can't. So
it's either gonna be something with that. Or they're just gonna say he's something, I don't know, maybe he got beat up by Daredevil so bad that he had to like leave or so come to hospital wrapped or whatever.
Yeah, and that's why I think too. It's like if he did like get beat up so bad by Daredevil, something would have to be like controlling him so he's not holding back anymore. You know?
Yeah.
Something's gonna be there to like forcefully like let him be more aggressive and more fucking evil, and that also like leads into like the whole like. Like the mind control shit too for the guy like bouncing off of people, because maybe it's something to do with the Hand, and that's why also Spider-Man is trying to like fight him as the Hand too, because he knows it's like the Hand's evil, blah blah blah, and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean there could be multiple
so I would
things,
assume it's probably going to be more Hand related, especially with it being more street level crime. That's why I don't think Chameleon's really going to do anything, because I feel like Chameleon alone will probably have his own more main focus like in a movie, and I genuinely think that they're gonna put Mr. Negative with Miles Morales when he comes out. I think they were gonna save it for him more than a Spider-Man villain, to be honest with you.
I could see that.
Because I mean, Miles doesn't really have many like big villains, to be honest with you.
Yeah, aside from
like he has like fucking Prowler, like that's
but that's not even really like I don't even think that's really his villain though. I think that's just the Spider-Verse.
It's just a group, a Spider-Verse villain. But that's my point. I feel like they could do Mr. Negative more with him because that's more of a Miles like type of threat-ish.
Yeah,
I feel like that's more of a Miles threat. So I know for a fact it's not gonna be Mr. Negative, and the fact that they're heavily focusing on mutations means they're gonna be going mutants. So Sadie Singh is gonna be Phoenix. Just that's how it is. And they're focusing more on the mutation aspect of it. Also, Anthony, you're gonna hate this bit, but there's a reason why Hulk is not Hulk anymore. Well, he's not like the combination that we see in Endgame anymore. He created that device on his hand to make him not be in Hulk form anymore, to only be Bruce Banner form. And he says that in a show that you refuse to watch and don't want to watch, which is She-Hulk.
Yeah.
So yeah, they already discussed that all and talked about it. So that's why it made sense for Bruce Banner to do it. That's also why they showed that he's gonna be a big character too, because I would assume when that device breaks and it's on his arm is when we're gonna be getting the
it was
Savage Hulk because he's gonna be more angry.
Which was a rumor, that was gonna be, he was gonna be in there.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I mean, like that's cool. I don't know if I really want that again because that would have happened several times at this point. Especially if that's
only happened twice.
If that's a large it'd be Avengers 1.
Once actually.
Avengers 1 and then Thor Ragnarok.
What do you mean Avengers 1?
The big plot of Avengers was that Loki was trying to unleash the Hulk on New York.
Well, I don't think that's going to be the plot of the movie. I just think that's going to be like, because let's say people are after Spider-Man or something like that, or like he's helping Spider-Man or some shit like that. I mean, the school that fucking Hulk is working at regardless, it gets fucking blown up. Like, it gets bombed. We already know it gets bombed. So I don't think it's an intentional hit on Hulk. I think it's more of like the hand might be targeting Spider-Man and they blow it up and Hulk just happens to be there as a casualty. Mm-hmm. More in that sense, because somebody's going after Peter Parker, as we know.
Yeah.
And I would assume it's going to be the hand, because who else could get away with sneaking into a university and blowing it the fuck up?
Yeah, it's funny. Another thing, too, that a lot of people kind of pointed out, which I would kind of like if they did this. So you know how in the comics, like, when he does the whole he wants everybody to forget Peter Parker thing?
You're talking about the Hulk thing? The Hulk always remembers? Yeah, that would be fucking hard as fuck.
I think they were pretty cool. Even though I know they haven't actually interacted in the MCU themselves, I think he would still...
He technically retains all the memories of Bruce Banner.
I was going to say, he
would already know. And since he could actually talk, they could probably have a little moment between them, which would actually be really cute.
And then
I would like that a lot.
The other thing is that, like, everybody... Like, Spider-Man still exists. He never said forget about... So they said forget about Peter Parker, so they just don't know... Yeah. Who Peter Parker
they know that the entire No Way Home incident worked and happened, but they don't know it was Peter Parker that did it. They just know it was an event that caused the destruction of the Empire State Building with Spider-Man, which technically would make him like a menace because they're trying to make it seem like he's a villain. So that's also why they're going to be like trying to be going after him as well too.
Yeah, with the whole.
So like I said, there's going to be a lot more people are going to be after him because they think Spider-Man's still a villain and more not against them.
So I'm curious to see how that kind of plays out, but I mean overall like I'm excited for the movie, right? I just don't know how I'm gonna feel about the movie. But overall I think the CGI looks great on it. I like how they did kind of in the trailer they included those comic book cover shots. That was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And we'll just see how it goes.
I think if it's executed like well, it shouldn't be an issue at all. To be honest with you, I don't think it should be an issue. It just depends on how it's executed and the plots that they go for.
I agree.
Because realistically, we already know next saga of Marvel in general is mutants related. They've already said that multiple times. So then this is going to be them slowly introducing Jean Grey as Sadie Singh, which honestly I wouldn't think that's a bad Jean Grey. To be honest, I wouldn't mind it.
I'm iffy.
I mean, I don't really mind it. I feel like she might be able to do good.
I'm just curious as to see where this is gonna. Because right now, honestly, as it stands right now, I don't know what this is leading. I don't know if this is gonna just have its own like ending where it doesn't connect to anything, or if it's gonna have like Doomsday ending implications or Secret Wars ending implications.
Oh well, no, definitely. I feel like it's gonna be more. I feel like it's gonna be more implications to Secret Wars than Doomsday. To be honest with you,
I think that would make sense. Yeah, I just don't.
I don't think because they already said what is the fucking. They already said who's the cast for Secret War. I mean, for Doomsday, I don't think they're gonna change the main cast. I feel like if they were gonna have Spider-Man in it, they would have said it ahead of time. Because I don't see why not.
Yeah. Yeah, unless they did, unless they still.
That's not really a big secret.
Unless they still do cameos and all that stuff like that, it'll just be a thing. That could still happen.
Also, another big thing that was revealed too during that trailer is how this movie takes place at the exact same time as the ending fight sequence of Thunderbolts. That's actually, I feel like that's going to play a very big factor into why it's so dark and depressing of the color scheme, because it's going to be like Peter still going through the fact of like the whole like mental depression of him being alone and having nobody.
Yeah.
And I feel like with them doing it during the fight scene that the Void has, when he makes all of New York black and make everybody face their worst nightmares and all their fears and shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna add on to like the mutation also attacking onto Peter, making it worse and more mentally severe for him. And that's why it's like helping, like it's like attacking him more.
Yeah, but I don't know if was it confirmed that that it takes place during that? Because I know they said
because the timeline line wise, it's it's the
same thing with Daredevil. Daredevil season 2 takes place during that, but they've already said that they're not going to cover that. That doesn't happen. Like it happens, but it doesn't happen. Like they're not going to cover it. So I'm not sure.
That's the thing. Spider-Man's supposed to take place after. What is it, after or some shit like that, or like during?
I think it's like during and after.
It's during, yeah. So I feel like they're gonna save like those type of things more for Spider-Man more than Daredevil, because I don't feel like it's gonna affect Daredevil as much. So I mean, the only thing they're gonna show is like fucking Foggy dying. That's about it. Like that's the only and they're gonna cover that in like fucking like season 2 more. I feel like they don't want to like double dip with that in the movie as well too. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. The whole color grading thing just kind of threw me off a little bit. It's not that big of a deal for me. It's just like it. I was like, whoa.
Because they could also make it where since like we know like the whole like since he's like depressed and sad and shit like that, it has a more like harsh effect on his mutation. That's why he's also mutating, because he thinks he's alone. Yeah. And his body's like in like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And shit like that. It's like since fucking Aunt May's dead and he lost everything, he's gonna blame himself a lot more, you know?
Yeah,
So I feel like that would make a lot more sense, if anything, for him to be affected by the Void's like little event thing, and he's gonna see a lot more fucking Aunt May like dying, and it's gonna feel worse to himself and like drag him into. I'm not saying they're gonna make it some big old scene that lasts like fucking 30 minutes, but they could see him like going into the Void and then like seeing the Aunt May scene and then popping back out immediately, because they like defeat fucking Void like quickly, because the time works differently there. So it only lasts for like maybe like a minute or 2, 3 minutes at most.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe 5. That's about it though. They're not gonna drag it out, I hope.
I don't know again where the actual villain plot is going, so I'm curious to see how that. I don't know if they're gonna show another trailer. I hope they kind of don't. I kind of hope that this is the only trailer.
If they do show another trailer, I will not be watching it.
Yeah, I probably won't be either.
Because they always spoil more shit with the other trailers.
But I mean, it comes out in like it's June, right? Not July. It's June.
Oh, July. It's July 31st.
So it comes out in like 4 months. So I don't know if you would do another trailer.
And usually, if they were gonna do a second trailer, I feel like they would have done that second trailer probably during.
Well, I guess this would have
shown the first trailer last year,
this
would have been the second trailer if they were gonna do it.
So I hope they don't.
That's why I feel like they're not going to. Yeah.
Because that'd be really. I think how it is right now. I think you don't know what the plot kind of is in terms of the mutation thing, but you don't know like the full on plot. You don't know like the kind of motives for the villain and all that stuff. So I like that. I think that lets people kind of create. I mean, I guess it also kind of creates people. You know, it'd be like, oh, like I think this is gonna happen. Yeah.
The one thing I genuinely did hate seeing is they pulled another No Way Home incident where they showed the scene of like Spider-Man fighting the Hand.
Oh, and then like there's like open shot.
Yeah. It's like how the No Way Home where it's like he's fighting all the villains, and we know there's gonna be other people besides only Peter Parker there.
So I think,
and they obviously fucking CGI it out.
I think it's
kind of fucking annoying.
Also, I guess that was from the leak trailer. That scene already we already know is already like they've altered the editing on that, obviously, because I think the inside the leaked trailer, I guess that scene took place inside a building, not outside, so that already got like kind of edited. I think I don't know. It could be Daredevil. It could be, I don't know. But I think for sure another person that's there is Punisher. I think.
I don't think so. I don't think he could jump that high.
Well, I don't think
they're like midair. They're like midair.
Well, I remember I told you it's inside. The actual thing's inside.
Oh yeah, if it's inside, I mean, I still feel like Phoenix might be there. I feel like Phoenix is more a bigger possibility.
Maybe, yeah.
If, like I said, depending on how Daredevil ends, it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be
either a villain, like he's gonna be an anti-hero, or he's gonna be a hero.
I'm excited.
Depending on how it ends.
I'm excited for Daredevil 2. I think that's gonna.
So
be
that's
really
what I'm
good.
saying. Yeah, it's gonna be a big thing, and I can't wait for it. I'm actually really excited.
And Daredevil 3's season 3 is currently filming, which I think they confirmed is the last season of Daredevil.
Dude, he did an interview recently where he actually filmed it, but apparently they were doing like a final battle scene. And,
where he's got scars
with just full face, scars and a bunch of full facial hair. That's gonna be kind of sick to see fucking Matt Murdock right there with the full facial hair.
I'm excited for it. Yeah, I really liked this Daredevil, like Born Again. I know you haven't watched it yet, but I think it's really good. And I'm excited for season 2, which comes out next week.
Which is kind of like, I just haven't seen it just because like I just haven't had time. Because I love the Netflix series, but I mean like I already know technically what happens in it just because fucking.
And it's just as
like
it's just as bloody as Netflix.
Yeah, thank God. Too.
And I think
because I know in one of the scenes, I don't know if it was actually in the show or not, but it was fucking I think like he's beating the shit out of fucking Kingpin, but I don't know if it's fucking in the Netflix show or that season 1.
If I remember, I don't remember if they actually fight in that. But I know there's a scene in Daredevil Born Again where Kingpin literally crushes some guy's head and they full on show it, and it's like really insane. That was really cool. So I think I'm excited for season 2. Which again, like I said, comes out next week, and I know me and you are probably going to be the only ones covering that because Anthony already said he doesn't really. He's gonna just binge the show when it comes out. I don't think you're gonna watch it, are you, Anthony?
I have no intention to.
Okay, yeah. So I think we'll be trying to cover it as it comes out weekly because I know the first 2 episodes. I think it's 2 episodes dropping day of. And then from then on, I believe it's a weekly release. And I don't remember when it's supposed to end. But yeah, and then on top of that too, we have Maul coming out in April. So I mean, we kind of have some stuff to watch. And the lead up until brand new day as well. So I'm excited for it. But yeah, I mean that was kind of our thoughts, I guess, on Spider-Man Brand New Day. I hope the movie is good, and I do hope that I don't know why my camera's not focusing. What are we doing here? And I just hope that it's actually really good. And like Steven said, I think it does have potential to kind of be a bad Spider-Man movie with the setups they have right now. If there's not like a really good coherent story, I think there is potential for it to be possibly one of the worst Tom Holland movies, Spider-Man movies. Because
I don't know. I don't feel like they are going to. I mean, I feel like it has like a lot more potential than it not having like any story or like any like. I don't feel like it's negative at all. I don't think it's like bad.
Well, I guess I don't necessarily mean like worse as in like it's a terrible like I can't watch it. Like I just mean like it's it's kind of like how The Dark Knight Rises is like the worst Nolan movie. It's not bad, but it's not like better than Batman Begins or Batman or The Dark Knight. That's kind of what I mean, like in terms of like terrible. I guess terrible is the wrong word to use, but yeah, like I don't think I think this has potential to be kind of the weakest Spider-Man movie if not done correctly. And I think if you're trying to shoehorn as much stuff in as Spider-Man 3 did with Tobey Maguire, I know that wasn't Sam Raimi's fault, that was Sony's fault, but again, I think Sony also kind of has final say so as well, kind of on what you can do in there. So if Sony wants to shoehorn as many villains in there as they want, they have the right to do so. So I'm hoping it's not that situation again, but we'll see. I'm regardless, I'm gonna go watch the movie because I love Spider-Man, and you know I love the MCU, so we're gonna go see it regardless. But we'll see what happens when the movie comes out. We'll probably do a review on it as well. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching our kind of, I guess, theory.
God, I'm about to bust.
Our theory and our kind of overall, like, just general talk about the movie and trailer. Let us know your thoughts on the trailer, if you guys are excited, if you guys are going to go watch the movie, which I'm pretty sure like 99% of everybody is going to. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next podcast episode. Right, later.
Just to give you a little guys teaser, just for the podcast episode, the next episode we're going to be talking about Incredibles 3. Oh my god, what a mid-flop it's going to be.